All right, Trev, you want to tell the people what the plan is this morning?
Well, beautiful morning, no apparent rain. So we had planned on waking up a little bit earlier, but we got a little bit of a late start. And we're here ready to go hike up a trail called Montana on Mount Ulriken.
We plan to get to Ulriken today by scooter. So I think it's gonna be like a 30-minute scooter ride. I'm gonna have the GoPro on, and I'm gonna kind of record that and see how that goes. It should be pretty sketch. So me and Trevor are gonna hop on one of these scooters, take off to Ulriken, and start hitting the trail. And then I think we should be up here for 3 or 4 hours, or maybe 3, I don't know. But kind of the game plan after that is we're gonna go meet the girls. Hopefully we're gonna try to link up at St. Mary's Church. But if not, we'll just kind of meet them wherever they are. I'm a little nervous for it, Trev.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you, I got some butterflies on this hike.
Here's the cool thing though about this drive over here is we should be hitting all the back roads, no main roads.
You ready to get after it this morning?
I am, man.
Dude,
We'll see how I'm looking good.
oh, you the snack, baby girl. Tell you what, oh baby. We'll see how it goes. I'll have the GoPro on, so I'll be getting a lot of footage from the trail and on this little scooter ride. I think it'll be pretty dope.
We kicked off the day on scooters. Yeah, scooters. Now I'll admit, back home in Alabama, this isn't exactly how we'd start a hike, but here in Bergen it works. Rolling through these narrow streets, surrounded by mountains and history, it's this weird mix of practicality and adventure. I've got a whole video diving into the scooter ride, so if you're curious, check out the link below. But now it's time to trade our wheels for boots and start climbing Mount Ulriken.
So we have made it to Ulriken. We're about to hit the actual trail up here in a second. Kind of like on the pre-trail now. But biking or scootering on the way over here was one of the funnest things I've ever done. I think I'm gonna make an entire separate video on just scootering Bergen. I wish we would have done it before today, because wow, that was so much fun. It was like a 30-minute, if not, we turned 30 minutes into an hour for sure.
Easy an hour, yeah.
Yeah, we stopped a few times, recorded some things, got some cool footage of some waterfalls, cool neighborhoods on the way over here. So this is probably gonna be longer than anticipated. Probably gonna have to call the girls and tell them that, hey, we didn't expect to be out this long, but it is what it is. But we're not lost yet. That's what's important.
We'll cut to that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get lost here in a little bit. Yeah, so far it's already been a steep incline for the pre-trail. I got a lot of footage captured on my GoPro during the scooter ride over here. So I'm letting it charge right now. I'll throw it back on my chest rig here in a second and I'll start getting some video. But
I guess somebody's here to go.
looks like someone's here to go right there. There's a lot of wool over here.
Building rocks.
Well, Trev, how do you feel so far? What are you thinking?
Loving it. Initial part already giving me some calf burn. See how the rest of the trail goes though. Hopefully it'll level out a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll see, but it's already beautiful. It's freaking it's gorgeous up here. All right. So far, this might be the most beautiful thing I've seen here. And that's saying something because everything we've seen has been like breathtaking, especially these stairs. Like it's literally taking my breath.
Just can't fathom why that's just
You can't. Like it. This view. It's like it's unreal. I'm in complete awe right now. That's been the theme of this trip. Is like I can't believe that this exists. Right now we're traveling to High Rothgar apparently. We got a frost troll. I'm gonna have to beat the hell out of the tripod when I get up here.
the 10,000 steps to the graybeards. Very good. Learn to shout by the end of this.
Hell yeah. Alright, well, but yeah, so far this has been
Pretty sweet.
It's been awesome. And we're just now getting started. We made it to the top, or at least what felt like the top, the cable car station and restaurant on Mount Ulriken. After the climb, stepping into that space felt surreal. You were surrounded by the kind of views that make you forget how much your legs hurt. We grabbed a seat, shared a meal, and let the moment sink in. There's something special about sitting down together after a challenge like that, swapping stories, laughing, and soaking it all in. It wasn't just about the meal, it was about the pause, the fellowship, and appreciating how far we'd come. But the mountain wasn't done with us yet. The real summit was still ahead, calling us to push a little further. After refueling and regrouping, we stepped back out into the fresh mountain air, ready to finish what we started. That's the thing about moments like this. They remind you why you're here, but they also push you to keep going. Windy as crap. Literally walk outside and you just start getting freaking blasted. So me and Trevor just went and ate back there. It's called the Skyscraper something. But it is literally a restaurant on top of Ulriken. It's actually one of the greatest probably lunches I've ever had in my life. Just like seeing Ulriken and everything. It's a great experience. But
I also feel like we're about to see the Fellowship of the Ring just across the
yeah, we're gonna go
down here.
We're gonna go hunt gollum out here, and now we're just kind of continuing the hike. We're gonna hike up here around the base a little bit now that, you know, it's a little bit more flat. Still very jagged and uneven terrain, but it's not all steep elevation now. So yeah, we're gonna hike up here for a little bit. We've got like a little over an hour and some change before we need to head back down, because it's 1:30 now, Trevor. So we probably need to start heading back down by like 2:30. Sure. We'll start heading down at 2:30. Update the girls, and then me and Trevor are watching Lucy tonight. So they said that we needed to try to be back by 4, so we're going to try to make it back on time. How you feeling, Trev?
Feeling great, man. This is just the coolest thing ever. Up here, just seeing this little grasslands just all across here. This is in between the tallest mountain. I guess Bergen, it's got to be, right?
It's got to be.
I don't see anything else smaller, so
We got to try to get up to that peak.
yeah, we're gonna try to hike up this. I don't know if you can get that on camera, but see if it's not or not.
Yeah, we're going to try to get up there. All right, well, see you at the top. About to climb the peak. It's so freaking windy. Trevor's already up in front of me a little bit. Trying to catch up to him. Oh wow. We're at the top. We are at the top of Mount Ulriken. We are at the highest point in Bergen.
As we wrap up this journey up Mount Ulriken, it's hard not to reflect on what this experience meant to us. This wasn't just a hike. It was a culmination of years of conversations and dreams that started on a trail back in Alabama. Back then, Trevor and I talked about what it would be like to travel to Norway, to take on its legendary trails and explore its rugged beauty. And now, here we were, standing at the top of Ulriken, the first big hike we had set out to conquer on this trip. This hike was more than just a physical challenge. It was the perfect introduction to everything Norway had to offer. The stunning views, the crisp mountain air, and the sense of accomplishment made it the perfect way to close our chapter in Bergen. But as amazing as Ulriken was, it was only the beginning. Because Norway had much more in store for us. From here, the trip became tougher, longer travel days, more challenging trails, and harsher conditions. And then came Mount Saxa near Ålesund. Saxa was something else entirely, a mountain that made Ulriken feel like child's play. The steep elevation, the brutal elements, and the unforgiving trail pushed us to our limits in ways we couldn't have imagined. But that's a story for another video. For now, Ulriken stands as a milestone,
a reminder of why we came to Norway in the first place, and the start of an adventure that would only get more intense from here.